Yeah, I thought it was a complete team win. We obviously got contributions in all three phases. That was the goal before the game. We talked about, finding a way today to come out. These guys are coming off a good win last week and finding a way and when those moments and shift and the momentum shifts throughout the course of the game. Staying steady, continuing to make plays, and we got a lot of contributions from a lot of different guys. So complete team win today. Yeah, we came in knowing that we thought we could have some success against their group up front. And obviously we knew their quarterback was really a big key to this whole thing, and the ability to get him off his spot and make him uncomfortable was a big part of our game plan, and certainly the D-line did a great job of that today. A bunch of different line games and stunts that I thought got us home today. And even the ones that necessarily didn't get sacks certainly got him off his spot, made him a little bit uncomfortable. Really proud of Lou. Obviously, he faced some adversity early in the year, and I thought he did an unbelievable job down the stretch here, and obviously today, culmination, hitting 3 big field goals, was 100% on points after attempt, and we needed every one of them. Well, we thought going into the game, we thought we were going to get some decent looks formationally. Some of the stuff in formation of the boundary, some of the other stuff when we were going to motion into, and we got some friendly looks. And the good news is obviously the boys converted and executed. Yeah, well, obviously it makes the bus ride home a whole lot sweeter. That 5-hour ride home sounds a lot better, after a big win like this. And, Sunday's team meeting, we talked about the importance of finishing the season strong for this team, to get these guys rewarded because they've done such a good job throughout the course of the year preparing and getting them the reward they deserve. And then certainly for the program, getting momentum going into the offseason with all the young talent we have on this roster. And then, most importantly for the seniors, this is an incredible group of young men, and really proud that I've had the opportunity to coach them. Want these guys to go out on top, and hopefully you got some good momentum going into the Fenway game versus Georgetown.
Every week, the special teams comes prepared. We look at film, we keep going. We trust the operation, we trust the process, we trust the coaches, and we just go out there and do our thing. I think it all falls back to our preparation and practice. So I trust the operation. John Owens, Ethan Moss, those guys are the real MVPs. Without them, I couldn't do it. The front guys, without them either, protecting. It just comes down to trust, and that's all it is. This bus ride's going to be sick. This is going to be a great time. It's always nice getting a win. Can't complain.
Yeah, so the first one, I kind of saw the DN go inside, so I knew I could take it outside. And, Blake Youngblood did a good job, blocking it. So I was just right off of him, so thank you to him for that. The second one, the hole was just massive. The O-line was dominating all day today. The guys up front just taking advantage of the guys, so it was domination. Yeah, so Coach emphasized all week just making sure we do our 1-11, dominating up front. We knew this game we were going to run the ball down their throats, so it was just a matter of just going out there and doing it. So, everybody was on the same page, and we just went out there and did that.
So we were able to get after the quarterbacks. We sent a ton of pressure. They ended up falling down to their third quarterback, and our D-line just in general, we had 7 sacks on the day, so we were able to just get after them and just continue to keep pressure on them. And if you have your D-line's working good all game, that makes it a lot easier on the rest of the team. Our D-line, they filled all the gas, made it really easy for me to run through. I just came off the edge and was able to, just hand the ball right there off the edge and pull them down, and we were able to get on the first one. Second one, we were running down. I was running down, and I was coming from behind, so I decided, let me just punch out this kid, and it came out, but we weren't able to get it. But it was all good because our defense was eventually able to stop them again before they were able to get in the end zone. Yeah, we always talk about complementary football, and when all three phases are working together, it's a lot easier on everyone. So our offense was moving the ball, the run game was just dominating, and they were able to just keep putting points up on the board. Lou was kicking great today. So it's a lot more fun when we're coming out on kickoff rather than punt or anything else. Yeah, it's great. Everyone always strives to be great. We work all week so we can come out on top, and when it pays off, it feels great. And we're coming to the end of the season, last few games, so we got to make the most that we can. And heading into Fenway, this is definitely a boost of confidence. We can continue to roll with that into the next week.